Hi guys, so today I'm reviewing this electric scooter that I got off of Amazon. Now, first impressions of it is that it's very well built, very solid. I've had tested other scooters where especially this joint right here where the handlebar locks into place can sometimes be loose and wobbles around, and you definitely don't want that on a scooter when you're going 15 or 20 miles an hour down the road. So this scooter, nice and solid, nothing jiggles around on it or makes any noise while you're riding it, which is really nice. I like how this scooter actually folds down and attaches like this, so if you need to carry it. Now, I know they say, oh yeah, you can take this to work or commuting and then carry it inside your office. This thing is pretty heavy. Now, it's not as heavy as other electric scooters that I've ridden, but it's still not something that you're gonna carry around, especially if you're wearing nice dress shoes or heels or something. So I would definitely recommend investing in a nice bike lock for this. It has a nice option in the app that actually allows you to lock the scooter via the app. Now, great idea, but people that see the scooter sitting there, they're not gonna know it's locked. It's gonna still be easy for them to just pick up the scooter and walk away with it. So get a nice bike lock for it. I also suggest getting a nice cell phone holder to put onto the handlebars. This is just I think it's actually for a stroller or something, but you can get cell phone holders that are made for bike handlebars and stuff. It's nice to have your cell phone right here because there is a companion app that this thing comes with that allows you to track, your riding stats, how long you've gone, how much time left you have on the battery, that kind of thing. Now, I've personally been having issues connecting the app to the scooter, and I'm waiting to hear back from tech support as to what's going on. So yeah, hopefully they'll resolve that and I can update my review on how well the app does, but right now I've not been able to use it. Something that I don't care for is that there are certain options like locking the scooter that you have to do through the app. Another option that I'm looking forward to using on this scooter is the ability to not have to do a push start. You can actually adjust in the app the scooter so that you can just push down the gas and start going right away. But there's no way to do that through the little LCD screen that is on here. Now, something you can do through the LCD screen is you can adjust the lights. It actually has a nice little headlight and a brake light on here, which is really nice for riding at night. Not that the headlight is really that bright, but it's enough to see, it's better than not having anything, or just to let cars know that you're out there. You can also double click the power button and you can go through the different speed settings on this. So if you're just starting out or you want to have somebody try out the scooter that's never ridden it before, you can adjust the setting or the speed setting so that it can only go 3 miles an hour, 9 miles an hour, or 15 miles an hour. That's the high mode for this. Now, 15 miles an hour, not the fastest that some of these electric scooters go, but just for around town, or if you're going running around the corner to the store, it works out just fine for that. Charging time, is pretty quick. I think it's a couple hours to charge the whole thing, and it lasts a long time. I think the range on this thing is like 25 or 30 miles. Not that I've pushed it like that, because I've had actually I had an electric skateboard that I tried pushing and I had to carry it back. And these things being as heavy as they are, you don't want to do that. So make sure, you keep it fully charged, whenever you're about to go out and ride it. Other than that, I really like, even like load capacity. I can ride this with my son, and with the platform down here that you put your feet on, it's nice and wide. And so I can have myself and my son on here. Don't know if that's the safest, but he has a lot of fun. He can actually sit down on the front of the scooter and he holds on to the, the front bar, and we can cruise around like that. And he has a lot of fun. I know the weight rating goes up. I mean, it's several hundred pounds. So, any type, I won't say any type of person, but most size people would be able to ride this just fine. It has a lot of power to it. I've not had any issues going up hills or down hills or accelerating or anything like that. So overall, I'm really happy with it. I like the tires on this as well. They're nice, and I mean, obviously they're air filled. Actually comes with a little air filling attachment to help you, pump up the tires if you need to. They came fully pumped up when I got it, so I was able to take it right out and ride. And it's a nice, comfortable ride. It's not super hard or anything. Nice and cushy. I mean, there aren't any shocks on it, so you got to take that into account. But standing and riding around, like, you're fine. It also has nice disc brakes up here. Be careful, they are a little grabby, so you don't want to squeeze it down too hard because it will stop the scooter pretty quick. And I've had it where you almost kind of go over the handlebars if you squeeze it a little too tight. Other than that, like I'm really liking this scooter. It has, I feel like the build quality is really well. The only thing that I hope that they implement in future, future iterations of this is collapsible handlebars. So, you can collapse the handles of the scooter down so it's easy to store in your garage or around your house or something. But with these handlebars being as wide as they are, they stick out. I mean, this is a good, you can kind of see it in the video, it's probably a good 12 to 14 inches wide, which is great stability wise when you're riding it, but when you're trying to store it away, these get in the way a lot of times. So scooter body is nice and slim, but you're trying to stick it behind your couch or in your garage, and you end up running into the handlebars that are sticking out. So it'd be great if you had little, little attachments that you could pop these out and let them hang down along the neck of the scooter, just to make the whole thing, more usable for, if you're in the city and you're in an apartment, or you want to throw it in the back of your car, or even your garage. My garage is, pretty packed out with stuff, so space is definitely at a premium. But other than that, I mean, it's a minor issue that I've found with it, but really everything else has been going really well. I'm just waiting to hear back from tech support about the app, and hopefully I can get that up and running soon.